Well, it's raining outside. You're probably stuck inside on the beginning of what could be a little bit of time working from home. I thought I'd throw together a couple of short 10-15 minute workouts to keep you all entertained, to keep me entertained. There's a lot of evidence out there, obviously, that one of the best things you can do for your mental health and well-being is exercise, in addition to the sort of social interactions that we all crave and are probably going to be deprived of a little bit for the next little while. So I thought I'd give you a bit of a demonstration of a few exercises. I'll throw together a list of things with some timings for you to do. Hope you enjoy them. Right, so we're just going to start with a little warm-up. Do this before each round of exercises. So we're going to do 20 squats, 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, all pretty basic stuff. So squats, obviously back first. Try and make sure your knees don't go over your toes. 20 of these, nice and simple, up and down, nice and slow. Into our push-ups. So make sure your chest's over your hands, not your head. So your chest over your hands, all the way down, all the way back up. If you can't do them on your toes, as you come down, drop your knees, come back up again. And back up on your toes. Try and lower down on those toes, drop the knees, come back up. Otherwise 20 just straight up and down. Into our sit-ups. So sit-ups, heels on the ground, coming up through 7 knees. So that's your warm-up. That'll get everything warm, then we'll get into the main part of the exercises. Okay, well today's set is a core set. So a whole bunch of different ab muscles. We're going to go for 11 minutes. So there's 11 different exercises. Each one goes for a minute. Try not to give yourself too much time in between. 5-10 seconds at most. You really want to pump through these, get it done, and then get back onto what you were working on before you started. So I'm going to demonstrate each exercise, give you a couple of ideas around them, and then when you do them yourself, just have a little timer sitting next to you, your phone or something, or your watch. Do it for a minute and then roll on. So we're going to start with what we call the walking man. So most of you would know these, a bit like mountain climbers. So up in the push-up position, coming up, so your knee is next to your elbow, stepping back out. Knee next to elbow with the other foot, stepping back out. Just roll through those for a minute. Then we're going to go with a slow crunch. So this is really not a full sit-up. So hands behind your head or across your chest, just crunching up, back down. So you should feel that little shake in the abs about here, back down. Want everything to engage, come back down again. So try and keep your shoulder and your head off the ground through all of those. Next one we're going to is into our curl. So this time, get your feet up 90 degrees with the legs curling up towards your knees. So a minute of those. Try and keep them, see I might come a bit high there, so try and keep those legs 90 degrees, curl up and back down. Then we go into our crunch and hold. So you can cross your feet, you can have them like that if you like. Cross here, crunch up, and you want to hold there, so shoulder blades are off the ground. Try not to dip your chin too much. You're really engaging through here. You should be able to punch yourself in the stomach and feel it nice and engaged. You're going to just hold that position for a minute. Then we go to our prone hold or our plank. So this one, elbows are under your shoulders, feet are up, engaged, clench everything, squeeze your butt, push your heels back towards the ground. Try and keep that head nice and neutral, so sort of looking just in front of the hands. We're going to hold on to that for a minute. Then we go into our foot drops, so back into that position on our back again. Knees at 90 degrees. And we're dropping that foot to the ground. So just tap it down, come back up, tap it down, come back up. So I'm pointing my toe as it goes down, tap it down, come back up. Try not to stretch, you're just dropping it down, keeping it nice and controlled. From there we go into our crossover curl. So we're back into that sit-up position again, crossing over. So you're trying to get that elbow to the outside of your knee, crunching up through the time, curling across. If you want, you can reach across through these ones. A little bit of extra twist. So again, still a minute of those. Then we're going for our foot extension. So again, it's a bit like the drop. So hands behind the ears if you like, or across here, just sort of nice and controlled, extending that foot out. So the leg goes nice and straight, pointing the toe, drawing it back in. Should again really feel everything engaged through your stomach, through your abs. 2 more to go. So we've got ankle touches, and then we're going to finish off with running men. So ankle touches up high, going up to your ankles. So just for a minute, you want to try and keep constant movement. So if you don't go too fast, nice and controlled and slow is fine. Try and get in as many as you can. And then this last one, so you've got a minute, but you want to try and get 50 running men done. So it's 25 each leg. So again, up in that push-up position, start up here with your knee next to your elbow, and just cycle through. So just count 25 on one leg, and that'll get you 50, and then you're done. Well done, guys. Cheers.